Welcome to 5 minutes of geography and culture facts. Let's jump right into it. In the Philippines, jeepneys are a unique mode of public transport that started as U.S. military jeeps left behind after World War II. Locals extended them, decorated them with vivid colors, religious slogans, and pop art, and turned them into low-cost community shuttles. Today, they're a cultural icon and still widely used, despite pollution concerns and modernization efforts. Iceland has some of the strictest naming laws in the world. Parents must choose from a government-approved list of names that conform to Icelandic grammar and spelling. If the name you want isn't on the list, you need official permission. This helps preserve the integrity of the Icelandic language in daily life, even down to birth certificates. Bhutan famously measures national well-being using gross national happiness, not GDP. This index tracks spiritual, emotional, and environmental well-being. All policies are screened for their effect on happiness. This unique approach has helped preserve Bhutan's natural beauty, culture, and low-stress lifestyle. Liechtenstein is a tiny alpine principality nestled between Austria and Switzerland. It's one of only 2 doubly landlocked countries in the world, meaning it's surrounded entirely by other landlocked nations. Despite being only 25 kilometers long, Liechtenstein is a banking powerhouse with a royal family that's surprisingly hands-on. In Mongolia, many still live in traditional jurs, portable circular homes made from felt and wood. They're perfect for nomadic life on the vast steppes, able to withstand sub-zero winters and move with the seasons. Every July, Mongolians gather to celebrate Naadam, a centuries-old festival featuring wrestling, horse racing, and archery. Child jockeys, often as young as 5, race bareback across long distances, a tradition going back generations. Ethiopia doesn't follow the Gregorian calendar. It's about 7 to 8 years behind and has 13 months, 12 of 30 days and 1 short month. The country also starts its clock at sunrise, meaning what you call 7 a.m., Ethiopians would call 1 o'clock. It's a reflection of Ethiopia's unique cultural and religious traditions, many of which differ significantly from its neighbors. The Pacific island nation of Nauru has no official capital. Its administrative buildings are in the Yaren district, which functions as one. Nauru is also the 3rd smallest country in the world, and once had one of the highest per capita incomes on Earth, thanks to phosphate mining. When the deposits ran out, the economy collapsed, an extreme example of what's called the resource curse. Greenland is the world's largest island, over 80% of which is covered in a vast ice sheet. It's an autonomous territory of Denmark and home to the Kalaaleq, an Inuit people who've lived in the Arctic for millennia. If Greenland's ice were to melt, sea levels would rise by more than 20 feet globally. Estonia, a small Baltic nation, treats internet access as a human right. It's also the world's first country to offer e-residency, allowing non-citizens to start and run businesses within the European Union entirely online. Estonia's government services are almost entirely digital, from voting to healthcare. South Korea uses a unique age-counting system where you're 1 year old at birth and everyone turns a year older on New Year's Day. So a child born on December 31st is considered 2 years old the next day. The system is being phased out officially but remains deeply rooted in Korean culture. In contrast, North Korea and Cuba are the only countries where Coca-Cola is not officially sold due to U.S. trade sanctions. While knockoff versions exist, official sales are blocked, making Coca-Cola something of a symbol of global politics. Indonesia is home to over 17,000 islands, but just one, Java, hosts over 150 million people, making it the most densely populated island in the world. Indonesia also has more active volcanoes than any other country, with more than 120 still rumbling today. The volcanic soil makes much of Indonesia extremely fertile for agriculture, but also places it at constant risk. Australia boasts over 10,000 beaches. If you visited one every day, it'd take nearly 3 decades to see them all. The country is famous for its surfing culture, coral reefs, and coastal wildlife. Nearby Tasmania has some of the cleanest air on Earth. Scientists at Cape Grim use it as a baseline for global air quality monitoring. In Kenya, the small town of Iton produces a staggering number of elite marathon runners. At nearly 8,000 feet elevation, the altitude boosts endurance training. But it's not just geography. Kenyan's success also stems from cultural traditions, intense discipline, and early barefoot running habits. The Congo River, flowing through the Democratic Republic of Congo, is the deepest river on Earth, with depths over 720 feet. It also ranks among the most powerful in terms of flow, and its basin is home to some of Africa's densest rainforests and rarest species. And finally, high up in Norway's Svalbard archipelago, the Global Seed Vault preserves over 1 million seed varieties from around the globe. Designed to withstand climate disasters and nuclear war, it acts as a backup for Earth's agricultural future. If anything goes wrong anywhere on the planet, Svalbard is our plan B.